Okay, welcome back to part 2 of language arts, and we are on lesson 6. So, for this part, we're going to start our new story. So, if you have your Unit 9 reader, Zach and Anne, I want you to grab that and go to the story called Zach Gets a Pet. Okay, and again, I have it printed on a separate piece of paper. So go to this story, Zach Gets a Pet. This is going to be our new story. Okay, and there is a couple, or a few, I should say. There's 3 vocabulary words in this story that you need to know. So the very first one is, this is one of our digraphs, sh, g, shrug. All right, so shrug means when you lift your shoulders. Kind of if you were to say, I don't know. Okay, so maybe you lost something, and if I asked, where did you last put it? You might shrug your shoulders. You kind of lift your shoulders up by your ears and say, I don't know. Okay, the next word is b, and then remember k. That's just one sound. Buck. So there's a couple different meanings to this, but for our story, this word is going to mean $1. Okay, so if you have bucks, that means you have more than $1. So if you say something cost $5, that means $5. Okay, so this is going to mean $1. And then the last one is cash. And cash just means money. Okay, cash. So we have shrug, buck, and cash. All right, those are the 3 vocabulary words you have to know. And before we actually start reading our story, I'm going to show you the worksheet that goes with this. It's another one of these where you have the questions and then you have to pick an answer. So I want to go over the questions first, and that way we can kind of listen for the answers as we read. Okay, so number 1 says, why can't Zach get a cat? Okay, so listen out for that when we read. Why can't Zach get a cat? Number 2, why can't Zach get a bug? So why can't he get a bug? And then the last one where you'll have to write is, where did Zach get his fish? All right, so those are the 3 questions. We have to listen out for the answers. So grab your Unit 9 reader and go to this story, Zach Gets a Pet. And I'm going to read through it, and then I want you to practice by yourself. Okay, and then I will show you how the worksheets go. So Zach gets a pet. So for right now, just follow along. Can I get a cat? Zach asks. Dad tells Zach, no cats. There's an exclamation point right there. Cats run up trees and can't get back. So Dad says, no cats, because cats run up trees. Okay, next page. Can I get a rat? Zach asks. Mom adds, no, no, no rats. Rats smell bad. So Mom says, no rats because they smell bad. Okay, next page. Can I get a bug? Zach asks. Anne tells Zach, no, no, a bug is not a pet. So his sister Anne says, bugs aren't pets. Can I get a fish? Zach asks. A fish? His mom asks. A fish is not so bad. Can a fish be a fun pet? Dad nods and Anne shrugs. Can I get one then? Zach asks. Mom nods. Yes, yells Zach. So they say, yes, you can get a fish. Zach runs to the pet shop. Can I get that fish? Zach asks. This one? The pet shop man asks. Zach nods. This one costs $6. Zach hands the man the cash. Then Zach runs to Mom and Dad with his pet fish. All right, and that is the whole story. So I want you to try to read this by yourself, okay, to a family member. And then we can go back to our questions, okay? And I want you to do all of these on your own. So why can't Zach get a cat? Remember, that was at the beginning of the story. So you're going to find the answer, and you can just color in the circle that matches. Why can't Zach get a bug? And then where did Zach get his fish? So those are the 3 questions you have to answer, okay? So the other 2 worksheets that go with this are the vocabulary worksheets, and there's only 2. I know we had 3 words we went over, but they didn't do a worksheet for cash. So we just have shrug and buck. So shrug, you're going to write the word and then draw a picture of what it means. So remember, it means to like lift your shoulders up and say, I don't know. And then buck, you're going to write buck, and then you're going to draw a picture of it. And this buck that we were talking about meant $1. Okay, so some sort of money. Okay, and you can use the story to help you with your pictures if you would like. And that's all for that story, okay? So just practice reading it. You can also have a family member read this to you if you're not ready to read it quite by yourself yet, but you should be able to. And then I know we have our uppercase letter worksheets, the story questions, and the vocab work. So there's quite a bit of worksheets for this, but you guys can do it. Okay, just take your time, and I look forward to seeing it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for lesson 7.